Greetings, welcome to Into the Text. My name is Reed, and today we're going to be talking about free will. A while back, I had a conversation on Facebook concerning free will, and individuals there stated that they believed that free will was a pagan myth, and that the Bible has nothing to do with free will, and that those who specifically said about me, on my rebuttals about free will, they stated that I hated Scripture and that I was a very dishonest person. All right, so that's their choice to make, right? Their free will decision. But we're going to kind of look at the Bible a little bit and give some, let's take a peek and see if there's any free will in there, okay? So I'm not going to go through the whole Bible, which could be done. I'm going to go through Hebrews 11, just paraphrase parts of it so we can keep this video relatively short. Okay? Now it states, I'm using the Net Bible. Now, faith is being sure of what we hope for, being convinced of what we do not see. That means you have to make a decision to go for something that you cannot see or understand potentially, right? Right? So we have, by faith, for people of old received commandments. By faith we understand that the worlds were set apart. Okay, let me go back to. By faith Abel offered God a greater sacrifice than Cain. Right? By faith Abel gave a better sacrifice. Now let's take a look at the Cain and Abel story. Cain had a conversation with God after the sacrifice situation because God didn't accept his sacrifice, and Cain was upset about it. And God stated in Genesis 3 or 4, Genesis, let me see here. Let me check. Just so I can, Genesis 4. He asked Cain, why is he downcast? And he stated, if you do what is right, you will be okay. If you don't, sin is crouching at the door, waiting to devour you. You must subdue it. Right? Those are options. Do what is right, subdue your desire to do what is wrong, and it won't devour you. Okay? Don't do what is right, sin will devour you. Okay? Those are choices. That is a free will decision. God gave him options, and obviously in the narrative he chose to be devoured by the sin, and he ended up killing his brother. That was a choice. God gave him the choice. So that's that. Let's go back to, I lost my spot in Hebrews. All right, try to find him in Hebrews. James, I went past it. I'm in James. There we go. And let's go to Hebrews 11:6. It states, now without faith it is impossible to please him. For the one who approaches God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. You have to be able to believe. You have to have the choice to believe. If you don't have the choice to believe in something, are you really believing it? Or are you predestined to believe it? There's no choice. If there's no free will, you have no choice to believe or not believe. And then it talks about, by faith, Abraham obeyed when he was called out to go to a place he would later receive as an inheritance. And he went out without understanding where he was going. That's a lot of faith. He had to make a decision to follow through with that. Through faith, he made the decision to do that. Right? Now, if free will was not in the picture, there would be no faith in these statements. These would have been predetermined events. And predetermined events aren't faith. Faith is stepping out and believing something. Right? I can go further, but that's the gist of it, right? There's a lot more. You have Rahab in Jericho when she let the spies come in, and she hid them. She was a Canaanite. The Canaanites were at war with Israel. She made a free will decision to help the spies. In turn, she was spared, and she was in the lineage of Jesus and David. Right? That was the decision. When God told Adam, you may eat of all of this fruit, but you got to stay away from that one over there. That was giving him a decision to exercise choice. Choice is free will. If all of these things are predestined, then there is no accountability for any of our actions, because it was going to happen anyway, right? What about love? Without love, there's a choice to love somebody. Love, there's no such thing as love. You have to make a free will decision to love someone. They'll say, it's a chemical imbalance throughout your body. Sure. But that chemical changes. And when you stay with somebody, throughout the good and bad, you have to make those choices. Anyway, I could go on, but I think, I hope I got the point across. Please comment and like the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Dig in.
You can be loser, set me free.